Hi everybody, my name is Lee, a TSCer from Edinburgh, United Kingdom, and this is my weekly vlog on my experiences during the TSC Body Transformation 10-week program. I'm at the end of week 1 now. I've made it through the first week. It was tough. It does take a lot of commitment and determination to continue the exercises and to get through the muscle ache and the muscle soreness. And there is some muscle soreness. Expect it, but also if you expect it, it's not that bad. At the moment, stretching like that after my upper body exercises this week and my TSC challenge today, it's a bit sore and the chest is a bit sore, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Worst affected area of my body this week were my legs, where on Wednesday it was really quite sore. So I took an ice bath. Did it make it better? I think it did actually. It's hard to tell. But I think it did make it better, and they're back to normal now, so ready for the next week, the week coming. So, statistics for this week. I've lost an inch around my waist, which is really good. I've lost about 2.5 kilos, which is also great. My challenge this week, I've improved my score overall. However, because of my muscle soreness and tiredness in my upper body, I was actually unable to do any full weight body pull-ups at all. So I really need to work on that this week to make sure that I can still do 2 like I did last week. So I'm probably going to do some additional exercises and do the reps of 51 reps with weights or body balance machine, something like that. So I lost 10 points there. The press-ups I improved. I did 4 more press-ups, so I gained 8 points there, which is good. And run, I did it in about a minute faster. It's just under a minute faster, 58 seconds faster. So I improved there as well. And I think I might be able to squeeze out a bit more next week on that. Maybe. It's tough though. It was really fast and it's about the limit, but who knows. So overall, it's a 5-point increase, which is all right for the first week. I expected my upper body to be really sore for the first week. Other things I've been learning this week are diet, food, nutrition, how your body reacts to the food that you put in it, especially things like sugars. Now, sugar is the enemy of fat loss, it really is, because your body reacts to sugar in the bloodstream quite differently to any other food. So something you've got to be wary of is to read the packet of the food you're eating. Make sure that your protein, your fat contents are in line with your profile that you're eating, but also that your carbohydrates. Read the number underneath it when it says of which sugars. So if you've got 30 grams of carbohydrates, of which sugars 30 grams, it's not very good for you. It's probably something you should avoid in the 10-week program. And the reason being is that sugar is a simple carbohydrate which your body digests much quicker and releases the energy into your bloodstream much quicker. Your body then goes, oh, I've got an influx of this energy, let's store it places. I need to keep hold of that. And it stores it as fat and also stores it in your liver for quick release energy. If you're talking about complex carbohydrates, which are the better ones, you're talking vegetables, you're talking fruits, stuff like that, then it stores it differently. It digests it much slower and releases the energy much slower, and your body reacts to it differently, and it's better for you. We know that sugar is the enemy of weight loss, or in our case, fat loss, not as much weight loss. That's why we don't drink full-fat Cokes, and we don't have sugar in anything, and we also don't drink fruit juices. And the reason why we don't drink fruit juices is because fruit as a piece of fruit, as a solid piece of fruit, is digested slower because it's a solid, it's a complex carbohydrate. If you make that into a liquid, your body digests it quicker. Therefore, you get that influx of sugar again. So it kind of treats it like a simple carbohydrate. I'm gonna work out all the details of this and actually get you some good solid advice on that on my blog, which you can see on the YouTube channel. But the body's not been too bad. It is sore. Ice bath did work. My recommendation for what you should do for your muscle soreness, which you will get in week 1. I didn't do much exercise before starting this program. I maybe ran once a week, and I did maybe 3 nights a week salsa dancing, which is kind of cardio type work. I expected my legs to be the strongest part of my body, but it turns out they were the ones that are most affected, even though my upper body is quite sore, and just sitting like that is quite sore across the chest and shoulders. But my tips for that, it's the same as what Chris has been saying all the time. Make sure that you drink a lot of water, stay hydrated. I've always got a glass of water next to me. Make sure that you eat properly and you stay on your profile. Make sure you're not dropping on your protein either, because your protein is needed to rebuild your muscles and grow your muscles. Get a lot of sleep. Definitely get a lot of sleep. It helps your body rebuilds itself during the night. And if it's that bad, go and take an ice bath. I did that. I've got the video for it. It's not that bad. It's a bit shocking at first when you jump in, but you get used to it and you come out and you're like, ugh. But reduces the swelling and it helps your body recover faster. Something else I've been doing this week is learning more about, as I say, about food. And I've built this spreadsheet which I'm using to track my performances in the exercises and my challenge score, but also my diet. So it works out my carbohydrate, my fat and my protein levels against my profile that I'm meant to be eating. It tells me what score I've got, essentially. You know, am I low on this, am I up on that? And that's been really handy because for the first couple of days I was only eating about a quarter of the protein that I was meant to. And you need the protein to build your muscles, and I don't want to lose all the fat and be skinny. I want to lose all the fat and have a balanced body, so I needed to boost my protein intake. Some tips on that: look at things like turkey breast, chicken breast sandwiches. Something I did was go and buy a bread roll from the supermarket and a packet of chicken breast, just put one inside the other and eat it. And it was tasty, it was nutritious, and it had all the protein that I needed, and raised my protein level back up to the area it should be. Other things, look at cereals. Cereals are high in sugar, so we're talking about carbohydrates, and of which sugars, if you read the packet, are quite high in sugar. Don't eat them. Or if you are going to eat them, look at something like muesli, and then look at the packet again and get the lowest sugar content. I've got a Jordan's packet in the moment, which of which carbohydrates are maybe 30 grams, of which sugars is only about 12 grams. So it's not too bad. It's something I can definitely handle, or make your own. Go make your own. But yeah, end of week 1, I've done it. I can see myself continuing it all the way through the program. I got a message this week from Jake on my YouTube channel about, you know, starting it up. Is it worth it? What's the real information that to give him? And my information is just go and do it. It doesn't cost much. I mean, if you're talking in pounds, it's about £30, £35 maybe. For the book and the profile and the whole program. What Chris has done is he's done it himself. You can watch his videos. They're quite motivational, quite funny actually. Do it. Buy the program. Find yourself a training partner. Get yourself to the gym every morning. I do it before work, and just make it happen. As he says, just go and start it. Why put it off? He said in one of his videos, you're only delaying your own success. So start it, Jake. If you want any other tips, by all means email me, or email Chris as well. He's at tscbodytransformation@gmail.com, I think it is. Check it out on his YouTube channel. It's worth it. It lays it all out for you. Something I lacked in my years has been a direction in terms of exercise. This lays it out for you, tells you what to do, when to do it, what to eat, or advice and guidance on what to eat. And my friends are doing it with me, so that's really good. Codependent motivational relationship. So we commit to being at the gym at 7. We're going to be at the gym at 7 to meet each other, and it's been good. I feel better. I do feel better even after just 1 week. Even though my muscles hurt, fine. It's a muscle ache pain rather than injury pain, so it's a satisfying type pain. You go, oh yeah, but I worked hard for that. It's been good. Go and do it. I recommend it at the end of week 1. I've lost some weight. I've lost an inch from my waist, and I'm feeling better mentally and physically, and they kind of link together. So that's my vlog for this week. Look out for my next one at the end of next week, where I hope to see an improvement in my TSC. And if anything else crops up during the week, I'll definitely vlog about it. But also check out my blog as well. You can see the link on the YouTube channel. And thanks for listening. Later.